welcome everybody and thank you for coming out and spending some time with us today. I know we all have a lot going on in our lives, but this is a very exciting time for CMX Cinebistro. First, I'm going to start with some announcements. This is Frank, our Chief Operating Officer, and Jose Leonardo Martin, our CEO. I'm going to say a couple words, and then I'm going to do an overview tour of what CMX Cinebistro has to offer, show you all the wonderful pieces of our culinary side, service, facility. It's going to be a really exciting tour, and we're going to finish with some great lunch. So, Jose?
Thank you. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. We are really happy for this opening. This is going to be our second opening in Atlanta. We have another one being built. It's going to be open around June. So we're going to have a third one in June, and Franklin has some other probably 3 or 4 projects for the future. So we are really excited. We're looking forward to Atlanta. Atlanta has been a very important market for us. At the moment now this is our 39th theater. We have 402 screens. So the growth in the near future is going to be heavily based here in Atlanta, in Georgia. We are really happy for that. Now Frank will explain you more about the theater. Later Matt, and we will have also Isaac, our chef, that will explain also how the menu is based and how it was developed. So please, Frank.
Okay, thank you, Jose. Welcome. I want to welcome you all as well. My name is Frank Strieski. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for CMX Cinemas. As Jose said, this is our 39th location in the United States. Formerly, we were Cobb Theaters, based out of Birmingham, and we were acquired a little over a year ago by Cinemex from Mexico City, and their domestic company is CMX. I'm the Chief Operating Officer. Matt Russell is our Vice President of Operations for Cinebistro. Isaac Stewart is our Vice President of Culinary for the entire company. CMX is made up of a couple of different concepts. Our lead concept is Cinebistro, CMX Cinebistro, which you will know in this market because we've been in the Brookhaven location for 7 years, and it's been one of our most successful locations. We look at the Atlanta market as a prime opportunity for us to continue to expand our Cinebistro brand. This will be our second Cinebistro. We'll be opening at Halcyon in June, and we have 2 or 3 other real estate deals that we hope to soon announce. We look at Atlanta and the tremendous growth in the economy in Atlanta as an ideal match for what we do at Cinebistro. Matt will go into the great details of that as you go through the tour today. I think in addition to that, it's important to understand conceptually and strategically how a Cinebistro is different than traditional theaters. From an overall investment standpoint, the capital investment is substantial, but the size of the building is substantially smaller than what you would have historically gone to in the movie-going world. My career, I was at AMC, General Cinema, and Lowe's. I built many of the theaters that are in the Atlanta market, the Phipps Plaza, the DeKalb Mall, the Parkway Point. Those theaters were all built with stadium seating and large amount of screen count. Here we build 6 screens, 550 seats, and our focus is on service and the quality of the experience. And Matt will take you through the entire process so you'll understand what those differences are for our guests. It's also really appropriate for the changes that are going on in the movie industry. As you know and you've read, the industry is going through a lot of changes, and that metamorphosis is really getting back down to the customer service and the value of a night out in the movie-going experience. So what we bring to bear is an elegant night out with incredible food and beverages, which makes the social experience even more rich and memorable. So we're excited to show off today. We're excited about being in this project, which Fuqua has developed, one of our best development partners. And I'm sure after you go through the tour with Matt and Isaac that you'll be very impressed as well. And I'll be available for questions later on if you have them. So thank you, And then I'll hand it over to Matt.
Well, I think Frank set the table really nicely. And first I want to kind of take a step backwards and say, when we first walked in here, I think everyone really realized, I'm not in a regular movie theater. Right? I see that now. Well, that's what we want. We want to not only take and surpass your expectations, we've actually done a great job from an industry standpoint of bringing people back to the movies. The movies have gotten to a point where if it's a distraction with kids or teenagers and cell phones and all of this stuff, it lost its value proposition. It lost that night out experience. Cinebistro is bringing that back. As Frank mentioned, we've been doing that in Brookhaven for the last 7 years, very, very successfully. This project is extremely exciting, as is Halcyon. So as we continue to spread that vision throughout Atlanta, the greater U.S., I think you guys will be really happy with what you see today. Some of the keystones are 21 and up. Imagine a theater where you don't have to worry about kids, the teenagers, all the normal distractions that could run a night out. When you're in a 21 and up environment after 6 p.m., we solve most of those issues. You're in a group of like-minded individuals that want a great experience, pampered luxury, culinary talent. We'll talk about that a little later. That's what Cinebistro does. That's what we're the best in the world at. So whether it's 21 and up, talking about our executive chefs, Isaac and his team have created and cultivated some of the best executive chefs in the world because they combine two things that don't normally go together: quality and volume. You usually get one or the other, right? Whatever industry you're talking about, we do both here. So you have to be the best at what you do to be here. And of course, our guests get to experience that. Then you think about the facility itself. As you walk in, you see these great high ceilings, beautiful bars. You're going to be absolutely wowed by the auditoriums. Luxury leather recliners. And then our service team, whether you're talking about our servers, our runners, all the people that actually concierge desk here behind me, you have so many guest contact points, and it's stress-free, it's relaxing. It really is what a night out should be. And you can't forget fine wines, handcrafted cocktails. We do things right. We make our sour mix. We only bring in the best wines that are prepared with the exact menus. Our executive chefs in each location have the creative freedom to make sure we're not telling you what to eat. You're telling us. Every Cinebistro menu is different. So if you're in Miami, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in New York, you're going to see extremely different menus on purpose. Makes it more challenging for Isaac and myself, but that's what we're the best in the world at. That's what we enjoy. And again, we do it for you guys. So as we go through the tour today, you're going to see some auditoriums. You're going to experience the food, drink. You're going to have an entire explanation of everything we do, top to bottom, and I'm really excited to show you. So with that said, we're going to head over to Theater 1.